Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm laughing because I have tried to make this video so many times, and every time I start, somebody licks their butt. So this is gonna be eventful. Well, this is obviously a very different setup than what I usually do, which is like obviously the wax stuff and hauls. But I decided to do the pet tag because these are my kids. They are my furry kids. They're my pride and joy. So when I saw this tag floating around, I was like, yeah, I think I definitely have to do this one. I know it's, you know, kind of out of the zone, but I love my guys, and yeah. So I'm just going to jump right in. So the first question is, what's your pet? Well, I have 2 dogs and a cat before you. I actually have another cat. I'm not going to really talk about her because she's stingy and stuck up. She's a calico cat named Coco. It's the only girl I have. That's all I can say about her. She shows up when she's hungry, maybe when she's tired, but I never see her. She won't let me hold her. You know, she's kind of lame. So I'm just going to talk about these 3 guys. And what are their names? In the back, getting his groom on, is Hurley. He is actually the girl cat. I have Coco. This is her son. She had had a litter of 6 cats that were all boys. So we were naming them to try to keep track of them till we found them homes. And we were watching the show Lost, and we were like, yeah, we'll just pick 6 guys off the show. Well, he got the name Hurley. If you're familiar with the show Lost, was the character that was kind of the heavy-set guy that he kind of always got picked on for eating and things. Well, when this little guy was born, he was the pig. Like, he ate all the time. And so naturally that kind of became like the name that stuck with him. This here is Tramp. When he's freshly groomed, he does look a lot like Tramp. He doesn't have the clipped ears like Tramp does, but I got him from the pound, so like, you know, I didn't have him when he was a baby to have clipped him myself because he is a schnauzer like Tramp is. But I need to get him groomed pretty soon. I did it at the beginning of the summer, and I think it's about time. And this here is Wishbone, and they are just pitiful today. Yeah, my husband named him after the old like TV show Wishbone. Most people don't know that or know that it ever existed, but it did. And how old are they? Well, Coco, she's about 6 years old. She had Hurley back in 2008. He's my St. Patrick's Day kitty, so he's what, just turned 4 not too long ago. So yeah, he's my lucky kitty. Tramp, I think they estimated his birthday around August, and he would be 7 years old this month-ish, you know, if that's accurate. So he's 7. And we got Wishbone when he was like 5 or 6 weeks old, and we bought him the same month we moved into our house 5 years ago, so he is 5 years old. And where did we get them? Well, when we got Coco, a friend of ours came to live with us for a few months while he was apartment looking, and when he finally found a place, he couldn't take her with him. So at the time, I only had Wishbone. So I was like, you know what? I'd love to keep her. Like, I love cats. I haven't gotten one yet. So we kept her, and before the time came we could get her spayed, she ran out and got pregnant. So that's where this little guy came from. The other 5 we found a home, but I loved him so much that I kept him for myself. Wishbone we found kind of the same way as, you know, we found him from friends that were trying to find their litter a nice home. So that is where Wishbone came from. And then Tramp, I mentioned, I got him at the Humane Society. So when I went there looking for a pet, you know, obviously they all break your heart and they're jumping off the walls. But when I came across this guy, he was just so relaxed and mellowed out. And it's kind of like we were meant to be a little bit. Like, he's the sweetest dog I think I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, he's sweet too, but he's a little bit different. There's just something about him. And then, why did I want to get this particular breed or species? Well, I mean, you know, the cats, I didn't have a choice much in the matter, and then she got pregnant by, I don't even know who the daddy is. And all 6 kittens look different, so he's just kind of random. I don't care about breeds, especially with dogs. I definitely don't condone in people that breed them for wrong reasons. But, you know, I went to the pound. He just kind of spoke to me. I mean, I didn't care what he was, and he happened to be a schnauzer, so that's why I got him. Same scenario. They just had a litter of beagles, and, you know, he was really small. We just kind of picked our, you know, one of our favorites, and that's how he came to live with us. And then, do they know any tricks? Well, the cats, no. And these guys know the basics. They know how to sit. They know how to lay. My husband's been teaching new stuff. Tramp is easier to work with than Wishbone. But he's taught them both how to sniff, like without yanking it out of your hand. They'll actually sit there and sniff it, and Wishbone can actually like roll over, and Tramp can actually, he'll do speak for treats, and he also has been working with him to do like He'll stand on his hind legs a little bit. I mean, he can't last very long, but he kind of knows to do it. So it's pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. Do they snuggle and give kisses or follow me around? Yes, yes, and yes. Especially these three guys. I mean, like I said, Coco's stingy, but these two sleep with us at night, every night. That's why I have kind of a dingy comforter, because I don't want anything nice in here that they're going to sleep on. But they definitely are cuddlers. He is my husband's baby. He's my baby. So it's kind of weird. Like, they kind of flock. They just have their favorites, or, you know, so we just leave it like that. They follow us around completely. When company comes over, they are lap whores. Like, they are, like, they will hog company from me. Like, they love people. They just love kissing. They love cuddling. Hurley is actually one of the sweetest cats I think I've ever had. Like, he will sleep with us at night and never, like, get up and wake you up at 2 in the morning. And he'll get in your face. He'll cuddle. He thinks he's a dog. Like, literally, he'll snuggle with these guys. But he'll sleep with us sometimes, not every night, because it gets crowded. And what are some of the funny things that these guys do to make us laugh? Well, I mean, the dogs are dogs. They just kind of do hilarious, stupid stuff anyway. My favorite thing that Tramp does is the type of floors we have throughout our house. Oops, I didn't mean to bump that. Throughout our house for these, like, vinyl hardwoods. And when he gets so excited and he gets to try to running, it's hilarious. Like, he crashes into everything all the time. And Hurley, in our kitchen, the way our counter's laid out is you can walk all the way around it like it's a freestanding counter. He will sit on the corner, and whether it's company or just the two of us, like, he will sit there and swat at you with his paw just to get your attention. Usually I'm like, oh, it's because you're out of food and you're hungry. No, he does it because he wants you to love on him. Like, you start rubbing that neck and head, and he's yours. So that's my favorite thing that kind of makes me giggle that he does. Like, I do cherish them, and apparently this is nap time because they were more enthusiastic earlier, but yeah, they've kind of slumped now. And one thing I wanted to show that I just thought was actually kind of, like, hilarious is my bobbleheads. I absolutely love my bobbleheads, and you can see the picture behind them, so cannot tell me that that is not about accurate. I love these little guys. I wish I could find cat ones, but as of right now, these are just the ones I have, but these are just absolutely adorable, and I just want to show them off. But thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry they were kind of boring, but yeah, but I'll definitely be back to my regular types of videos, so please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.